Hello there, my name's Ashleigh and I'm speaking to you today because Palestine needs your voice. You were all out last year when Israel was bombing Gaza. You came out in your hundreds of millions into the streets all over the world because Israel was bombing Gaza. Well, let me tell you this. Israel has not stopped bombing Gaza in the time since the so-called ceasefire agreement. They haven't. They haven't stopped. They're regularly still bombing Gaza, although you're not told about it. In fact, since the so-called ceasefire agreement, Israel has attacked Palestinian people on over 700 occasions. This isn't my words, this is the British government's own words. 700 times they've been attacked. Now, what on earth do you expect the Palestinian people to do? Over the past few months, Israel have been, although they already are in control of who goes in and who goes out of the Al-Aqsa Mosque, limiting the age, putting age restrictions on Muslims that want to go there. They have been aiding and abetting and, in fact, guarding Zionists while they break into the mosque, dancing, chanting and singing. And, in fact, the IOF have been damaging it on a regular basis. So showing absolutely no any kind of consideration or respect for the holy place whatsoever. Now, Palestinians have been trying to resist this. Obviously, they've been trying to resist this. And, unfortunately, over the last few weeks and months, Israel have upped the ante with their violence, and last week an 18-year-old girl was shot and killed just for wearing a full covering. Now, there was mention of she tried to attack the IOF, but we've seen video and footage and photographs which quite clearly show that this isn't the case. He just shot her dead because he didn't like what she was wearing. Also, a couple of days ago, a 13-year-old boy was murdered by Israel by a sniper. A sniper shot him in the stomach. He was in his school uniform going off for an errand for his mother, and a sniper shot him. So this isn't a rogue bullet. This is somebody aiming and firing at a child. At a child. Well, obviously, Palestinians have the right to resist this, because in the last year, while our government, British government, has been busy waffling on about how we are helping to rebuild Gaza, there has been no rebuilding of Gaza. It is in exactly the same state as it was the day of the ceasefire. No change, nothing. And in the meantime, in the West Bank and in Gaza, they are being put under more and more pressure. More and more pressure. The Israelis have been more violent. They've been inciting their own people to violence. And in fact, I've seen video footage of packs of Zionists roaming around, chanting death to Arabs. In fact, beating up one old man I've seen. So they have been throwing rocks at Palestinians' cars as they drive past. Palestinians have the right to resist. No occupier, by very definition, can claim self-defence. They're the occupier. Occupiers can't claim self-defence. Who can claim self-defence are the Palestinian people that are being occupied. So where are you? Where is your voice? Your voice is the most important weapon that Palestine has. The most important weapon that Palestine has is you. So get out there, speak out, speak truthfully, because today, just today, in Gaza, there have been 5 deaths in Gaza today. Israel has murdered 5 people in Gaza today and injured 35 more. In the West Bank, 1 person has been murdered by Israel today and over 130 people have been injured. And you cannot tell me that that is Israel defending itself. No, it's not defending itself against Hamas rockets. These are ordinary people that have had enough. How much bloody tyranny and occupation do you think these people can cope with? How much? While what little bit our media is saying, which is tiny, the BBC in the middle of the night, are making it sound like Israel are defending themselves. Israel are the aggressors. Israel is tyranny. Israel is occupation. And the Palestinian people have every right to resist this. But they need your voice. They need you to speak out for them, to spread the truth, to let people know what's happening. This is ordinary people. Do you know that the majority of people in Palestine are under the age of 18? That means Israel, with its guns and its bombs and its tanks and its F-16s, are fighting against children. Children. So please, if you see this, speak out. For the love of God, speak out. It's got nothing to do with religion. It's to do with land grab. At the moment, Palestinian Christians and Muslims are standing side by side against this tyranny. They're rising up. Why do you think it's called an uprising? They have to have something to rise up against, and it's Israeli tyranny. Please, please share the news that the news doesn't want you to know. Palestine needs your voice, not mine, yours. Speak out, for the love of God, speak out. Free Palestine.